The start of something good. While the rest of our army sets up camp, you should follow me. I spotted something interesting on my way back from Zorumgar. I'll admit, not even I could have predicted such fortuitous happenstance. Come with me, Selkat, and bring a pickaxe. Follow Sylvanus to Nazjvel.
Sappers, gather your gear and follow me. Bring every shredder we have.
Nazjvel. Is that the... where all the Naga is? It is where all the Naga are.
Azerite. With this in our grasp, all who dare to oppose the Horde will fall. Proceed with caution, champion. It seems the Alliance has beaten us to it. That ship must have come from Darnassus, which means I have a crow to hunt.
Oh, she's off. I think she's got a personal grudge against Malfurion, I really do. That's too much anger for anything else. You heard the Warchief? We get work to do. Fueling the Horde war machine. You heard the Warchief? We got Azerite shooting out of those ruins over there, and Night Elves trying to snag it. Get to those ruins and collect some of the stuff. This whole attack is done for the Night Elves. This whole attack is done for if the Night Elves get their hands on that Azerite. Collect Azerite from 6 Azerite deposits. See, I shouldn't try and do accents. I'm terrible at the accents and it just makes it even harder to read the quest. A very clear message. The Alliance got to the Azerite here before us. The place is crawling with Night Elves. Kill as many of them as you can. We got to make sure none of them deliver even an ounce of Azerite to the Alliance. Kill 10 Night Elf forces.
Do not get on Gallywix's bed, son.
Azerite. Night Elves. So we need to kill 10 Night Elves and collect 6 pieces of Azerite. And I don't see any Naga, so it looks like they've taken out all the Naga in order to take over the area. That is a pretty bird. Druid of the Claw. Hello, Night Elves. They're all definitely all druids here. They're not just generic night elves, it's all druids. So we've got 4 and 3. We need to just do a few more. And we've got new music. Can you hear the new music? The sort of tension grabbing music. Right. So we now have 4 of 6 Azerite and 6 of 10 of our Night Elves. So we are getting quite close. I think I saw some Azerite down here, I did. One piece over here. And another one down here. And we need 2 more Night Elves. Right, so this should be the last piece of azurite that we need, so we just need one more Night Elf. And there's one there. And then we can turn this back in. A very clear message and fueling the Horde war machine are both completed. We've turned them in back into our goblin friend over here.
I get no respect around here.
Jusk Bursticks. Woo, that was a close call. Those night elves should have just run away when they had the chance. That should do it. The night elves won't know what hit them. A gift of azurite. I think we've got a handle on things here. You got to bring all this azurite back to Zarvik Blastwick at the main camp. He's going to know just how to use this stuff to really take down the Alliance. Deliver azurite to Jarvik's Blastwicks in Blackwood Den. So we go back to what is becoming our main camp here, to hand over some azurite as fuel for the war machines, and see what the next plan is. And now the camp's all set up. Azurite for me. You shouldn't have. Just kidding, of course you should have.
Hurry back! Ooh, you got me some azurite. That's the good stuff.
Now it's got all his war machines
Hold on
in.
a second, will you? I'll add in a bit of this. Smash it in real good.
I'm not sure you should be smashing it with gunpowder.
Chips, a couple of dashes of my secret ingredient, and voila! The modifications are complete.
I just knew it. Goblins are completely mad.
Now seriously, to blow the top hat off of Galliwich's pleasure palace. Makes a goblin proud, you know?
Ah, goblins are crazy.
What's up?
Oh no, what do you want me to do with it? A wild ride. Let me tell you, kid, this may be some of the best work I've ever done. Now that the upgrades are in place, there's no time to waste. The battle is raging over at Wild Bend River. Take the modified Hellion into battle and give 'em hell. Join the battle at Wild Bend River.
Glad I could help. Time is money, friend. Hurry back.
Okay, so you want me to fly your flying machine that you've just souped up with big bombs that sound like they're going to explode in my face. No! Okay, I'll try it. Let's see. What could possibly go wrong? Goblin tech? Bombs? No, don't think about it. Just don't think about it, kiddie. Just don't think about it. We're going to be fine. Absolutely fine. Completely safe. Yeah. Goblins have a great safety record, don't they? Nah. Ride the Goblin Hellion to Wild Bend River. Oh, that looks like we're about here. Shoot 5 awakened ancients and 20 Kaldrai forces, and we have Azurite slugs. Fire an Azurite slug inflicting 47,000 arcane damage to enemies within 5 yards, and Azurite salvo. Unleash a salvo of Azurite rockets inflicting arcane damage to enemies within 15 yards. So we can fly and aim at the same time. So let's try the to turn around and come back again. How are we doing? And we are done. Well, that's fun anyway. It's quite difficult to aim and fly at the same time, because it's not a skill that we've practiced before, but it's nice to do something a little different. And where is our turn-in? Sylvanas!
What joy is there in this curse?
For every enemy we slay, 2 replace them on the battlefield. A looming threat. This stalemate is unwise to pursue. Let's regroup at the Blackwood Den. Regroup with Lady Sylvanas Windrunner at the Blackwood Den. So they got more forces than you expected, didn't they? Okie dokie, I will regroup with you at the base camp. We made lots of forward progress, but we can't quite make it all the way. They had more troops than were anticipated. While everybody was distracted by Silithus, she thought we could sneak in and take everything over, but they had more people either come back from Silithus or they had more people remain than she thought.
We are the Forsaken.
Where do we go from here, Warchief?
Ben River is locked in a stalemate, and Malfurion knows it. We must stay the course for now. I will continue leading our soldiers through the wall while we await word from Sarfang. In the meantime, we will do all that we can to keep the Kaldori under pressure. We shall not afford them the luxury of a peaceful night's rest. This is war.
It most certainly is war now,
What are we,
Sylvanas.
if not slaves to this torment?
We must wait for Sarfang to return before we proceed. You're hoping he'll find a way around, won't you?
Sarfang, it's about time. Look around you, hero. What a lovely sight. The wisps are scattering. One by one, the wall comes crashing down. Now is the time. The world tree is ours for the taking. Find Sarfang. We shall finish this once and for all.
Sarfang returns. Sarfang, it's about time. Look around you, hero. What a lovely sight. The wisps are scattering one by one. The walls come crushing down. Now is the time. The world tree is ours for the taking. Find Sarfang. We shall finish this once and for all. Find Sarfang in Lordanel. And I've flown all the way up to Lordanel to meet Sarfang, and as you can see we've now got world quests available in Ashen Vale.
I serve the Horde.
Sarfang returns. Our journey was treacherous, but we never lost sight of our goal. No small mercy. I will not slay innocents. If they do not raise arms against us, we shall spare them. Enter Lordanel and capture any civilians you find there. They shall be questioned and then released. Capture 8 Lordanel citizens. Oh, I like that idea, Sarfang.
On the field of battle is to die an orcish death.
Seaside rendezvous. Lordanel has mustered significant reinforcements on its shore, enough to drive us back. One swift strike and we can end this threat. You will break through their lines and slay the 2 commanders. Without leadership, this force will crumble. Kill Karan Briarbow and Ariel Staggard. Driving them out. This is it, Selket. Lordanel is all that stands in our way before we capture Darnassus and reclaim Kalimdor. Rout the defenders. We cannot risk allowing a single enemy to escape until we have secured control over the World Tree. I want this place in order by the time the Warchief arrives. Slay 15 Lordanel defenders.
Horde will endure.
There we go. Time to attack a Lordanel. And he wants us to take the civilians captive. I'm glad he doesn't want to kill the civilians. Whee. And now we're starting to participate in the battles and things. It's starting to feel a bit more conflicty now that the war's got going. It doesn't feel so misplaced to be doing the tasks anymore. Ooh, got a big tree. That is a big tree. Ah, that's one of the people that we needed to find. That's one of the commanders, Ariel Stagard. And there's a civilian there to capture. Hello, civilian. We're going to take you prisoner. So how many civilians are we to capture? 8. 8 civilians he wants us to grab. Now, where are all the people? Come with me to safety. We don't want to hurt the civilians. Xiaofang's an honourable man. Get yourself to him. In fact, if your guards put their weapons down, you'd probably leave them and all. Those civilians certainly look very scared, don't they? You'd think by now that the civilians wouldn't be quite so scared, because there's always fighting and danger in Azeroth, so you would have thought that they wouldn't be quite so scared. Now, where are the... There's another civilian. And some more sentries. Right, so we've got 8 of 15 sentries, and we still need to find Karan Briarbow. She must be somewhere here. Anybody upstairs? Nobody upstairs. I wonder where she is. Is she further out? That should be further out. Is she over here somewhere? Is she on the ship? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm not quite sure where she is. I think she's supposed to be somewhere around here. Let's take away a few of these sentries so we can see a little bit clearer. That's 13 of 15. And one more, and then we've got enough of the sentries. Ah, there she is. She's just respawned. I just saw her pop up just there. That explains why I couldn't find her, because she wasn't there to find. And there she is. And that will then be the end of this set of quests, and we can go and speak to Xiaofang again. Oh, we're trapped in combat. Let's disappear ourselves. Blink out of the fighting, and up we go. Xiaofang, I've done what you asked.
am Sarfang, brother of Bloxigar.
We've shown honour to our enemy today. I congratulate you on your success, but I sense something is not right. This has almost been too easy. Killer Queen. Lord Danal is now secure, but something is amiss. There has been no sign of storm rage. Malfurion would have never let Lord Danal fall without a fight. He must have gone after her. My army has approached from the north, and our reinforcements have arrived from the south, which means that they are not along any of the roads. Search the forest with me, Selket. We will find them and be done with this once and for all. Scour the forest of Darkshore to find the Warchief.
In battle, strategy. Make haste! The Warchief awaits!
I see a speech bubble. Oh, that's the Dormy to change the...
Need help?
Right, so she can
Be
change
careful.
the way things look for you. So you can visit the old version.
The Warchief faces storm rage alone. I must... Sarfang! A dishonorable blow. I regret it.
Regret nothing. You did well.
It was not my place to interfere.
My victory was inevitable. He was merely wasting my time. Finish him and be done with it. Take a moment if you like. Then take his head. Meet me at the World Tree.
You have led your horde in service of death. You will regret this day.
Malfurion! No! You did not kill him, Orc. Why?
I struck without honor. I did not deserve to end him.
This entire war is without honor. How dare you spill so much innocent blood for nothing?
Not for nothing. We spill blood so that the Horde will endure.
Because you spared Malfurion, I will offer you a choice. Attempt to stop me from taking him away and die, or remain there kneeling in the dirt and live.
You have a choice as well. Take him to Darnassus and both of you will fall when we conquer it. Or flee somewhere far from here, so that you both survive. Come, champion. We must follow our Warchief to victory.
So Sarfang chose to spare Malfurion even though Sylvanas ordered him to kill her. And I think Sarfang's starting to not be happy with Sylvanas at this point. Hello, Warchief.
What joy is there in this curse?
Ooh, cutscene. Ah, not a cutscene. It looks like there should have been a cutscene.
I have no time for games.
Oh, there was a cutscene, and now the tree is burning. Ooh, they're still keeping it hidden from us, even though it's coming out in a couple of days. The flames cast Sylvanas' face in shadow, and we receive the war-torn reins of the Undercity Plague Bat.
When I sent you on this mission, I did not foresee this outcome. Our attack was meant to end a war before it began. To capture an enemy's home and annihilate their leaders in one stroke. To inflict a wound that would bleed the Alliance dry. We have only partially succeeded. The Alliance will retaliate. They will come for us. For me, for you. But they are bleeding. Their anger will prove a weakness, not a strength, in the war to come. Rest while you can. Prepare for the battles ahead. I will have need of you.
So things definitely didn't work out the way that Sylvanas wanted them to. She claimed to be wanting to prevent a war from happening. And instead she started one. And that would appear to be the end of that quest chain, and there is the mount that you will get from completing the scenario from the pre-patch. Well, when I said no, it's not a scenario, it's a compressor. And there is the mount that you will get from completing the quest chain for the pre-patch. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please, no, that's not right. And here is the mount that you get for completing the quest chain for the pre-patch. Hope you've And here you can see the mount that you get for completing the quest chain for the pre-patch on the Horde side. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!